Hi, my name is Jim and I'm coming to you from my shop in central Idaho. Have you ever watched the movie A Bug's Life? It's the classic tale of the grasshoppers versus the ants with a little bit of a twist. In this movie, there's two scenes. One reminds me of what's going on in Washington, D.C. today, and the other one, I think, presents a possible solution. In the first scene, Hopper and the rest of the grasshoppers crash their feet through the roofs of the ants' houses, placing upon them demands for food and threatening them and telling them they'll be back at the end of the season. And then they fly off and take a vacation, leaving the ants to fret about how they're supposed to do all this. It kind of reminds me of what's going on in Washington, D.C., because I think elected politicians are crashing their feet through the roofs of our houses, placing upon us unwanted taxes, burdensome regulations, and then flying off and taking a vacation, and we're left wondering how to make all this work. It really doesn't seem fair. Well, like I said, there's two scenes to the movie, but before I get to the second scene, let's talk about our hero, Flick. Because Flick reminds me of the average American who thinks if they just get up and they go to work and they work hard and they play by the rules, they can make their lives better, they can make their children's lives better, and they can make their communities better. Well, that's a brief description of Flick. It really doesn't do him much justice, but I think you get the picture. In the second scene, Flick is battered and bruised. He is beaten. Hopper has slammed him to the ground. But somehow Flick finds the fortitude and the courage to stand up against him and say, ants are not meant to serve grasshoppers. I have seen these ants do great things. And year after year, they not only pick enough food for ourselves, but for you too. So who's the weaker species? It's you who need us. And we're a lot stronger than you say we are. And then he smiles and he says, and you know it, don't you? Well, my fellow citizens, we're a lot stronger than our elected officials want us to think. And they know it. And if we allow those who are opposing our president to be successful, then this past election will have been pointless. The Republicans told us, if you give us the House, we will defund Obamacare. We did and they didn't. Then they said, give us the Senate to go along with the House, and we'll repeal Obamacare. We did, and they didn't. Then they said, if you give us the presidency, we'll repeal Obamacare. We'll cut the taxes. We'll repeal burdensome regulation. We did, and they haven't. If we allow the Republicans who promised us they would repeal Obamacare, cut our taxes, reduce regulations and the size of government to get away with this, then we will get what we deserve. Maybe this time it should be different. Maybe this time we need to show up in Washington, D.C. and remind those we elected they work for us and not the other way around. Maybe it's time we showed up to give our president the support he needs. Because like President Trump, I am tiring of the excuses the Republicans are giving us. My friends, this is a call to action for all those who voted for President Trump and an opportunity to change the course of our country. Remember Flick. Remember all the hard work that you do. I hope something comes from this video. Thank you for everything you do to make this country great. And God bless the United States of America. And President Trump, my family and I, we're praying for you.